focus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Dosunmu, Green out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Levine in at the shooting guard position. And for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook out there with it. Bradley. Then it's Dwight Howard. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Johnson in at the 4. And Candace, Nikola Vucevic, always a consistent producer. Do fans underrate how much Vucevic helps a team, you think?
I do. I think Vuce is that guy that can get you a triple-double on a nightly basis. He's a guy that can play big minutes for a championship team.
The shot by James, no good. Chicago with the ball. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
An incredible athlete. I like when Levine elects to finish with power at the basket.
Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Now here's Levine. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Down low. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And this is where Levine continues to improve. His awareness of everyone around him.
Left side Johnson. James outside. He takes it in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's DeRozan. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
The 3 is up. James can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Here's Levine. Rebound, the Lakers. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Well, how often do we hear it? You know, you got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they got to be much more disciplined tonight.
Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Vucevic. And again, Chicago, no good. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get. That was the hardest. And, you know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
The shot by James, no good.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Here's the break by himself. And slam dunked by James.
Oh, I like it when Westbrook takes chances.
And over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And then it starts to become a mental block. I mean, you start to think, oh, man, I can't miss the next one.
Candace, you grew up on video games. Tell me what it means to you to be the first female basketball player on an NBA 2K cover.
You know, I think growing up, you dream of having your jersey, you dream of having your own shoe, and you dream of being on the cover of NBA 2K. Honestly, this is a dream come true. I think the kid in me is so excited. I know I'm the first, but I hope I'm the first of many, many more women to come.
Certainly a trailblazer.
You know, DeRozan has been lucky. He gained so much valuable experience in his career playing on diverse All-Star and Olympic teams.
And he gets that one.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Yes, it's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Howard. Here's James. 1 26 points for him last game against Dallas.
Not only that, I mean, think about it. He dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
It's stolen by Green. Outside Levine. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Vucevic has got 6 points. Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. It can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. We'll talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that.
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. From WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play in the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
Pass to Brown. Outside White. To the inside. Here's Levine. Count that one. Levine's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And Anthony slams it in.
Great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid at realizing when one of his guys is open.
1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Now White, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Levine with room to shoot, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Give him 8.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Anthony with a bucket.
This nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
Here's Ariza. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
To the middle. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Great positioning on the putback.
Just the blazing speed of Ariza, coming in handy on break, really using his quickness to beat everyone to the rack.
Chicago leading. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside. Bradley. That's good. Bradley's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Ariza can't get it to go.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
The ball's knocked loose. Down low. Outside for Levine. Outside White. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls out in front. They're up 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And you think about LeBron James, not just one of the all-time greats. He's really a coach on the floor.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. Nah.
The game at such a high level, Grant.
Yeah, an all-time level. And he'll let you know about it. I mean, no false modesty at all. Says, I got this.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Tony Bradley, Kobe White out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Jones in at the 3. Outside, Brown, just 4 to shoot. White for 3, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, you know, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. You know, all of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker. She's a great mom.
Well, you know, offensively, the style of Anthony's game, I mean, he just ages well like fine wine. I mean, he can go old school, back to the basket. He can stretch you out. He's clutch.
Bradley, that's good. Bradley's got 6.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and this lead the scores.
Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Bradley's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give him?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you've shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a repetitive motion.
Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z. Same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
That's for another game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Shot's good by James. He has 6.
Come on, you think a little contact is going to throw the king off? No way.
To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And a lot of great basketball talent in the pipeline, both for the NBA and the WNBA. So, Candace, what players in the women's game do you see coming in and having a huge impact?
Well, you got to start first with the impact that Brianna Stewart has had in the WNBA. You're going to see more of those forward, versatile players that are coming in. You're going to see more of the big guards, those guards that have the skills. And you're seeing that in the NBA. It's becoming positionless. And when everybody's able to do everything, it makes for an exciting game for the fans.
Yeah, no doubt. Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to DeRozan. The open shot, White, and Chicago again with a bucket.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And James gets to go.
That's the shot you want. And LeBron's the guy you definitely want taking it.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to DeRozan. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
At the line for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, it feels like it's just a matter of time before a team hires a woman to be their head coach. Candace, how monumental an occasion will that be in your mind?
I think it'll be huge, but it'll be huge in the steps of how it will trickle down into other avenues of life. I think it's so important for everyone to view women as capable leaders. And so the moment that step is taken, there's going to be so many more organizations and companies that hire women because the NBA did.
Is that something Candace Parker would pursue?
I lack patience, so I can't coach. I'm going to be over here with you, BA.
Where you're most welcome.
Thank you.
To the paint. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
LeBron James.
That one's off. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Levine. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Looking ahead to the next game, playing at Los Angeles. They'll match up against the Clippers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Bulls also making a change. Brown's checked in. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love him.
Uh-oh, LeBron's still doing amazing things at the rim. This guy is ace.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sail.
And I want to thank our special guest. Candace, your insights are always illuminating. Great to have you on the program.
Illuminating. It's great to be here. Thanks, VA.
The three, James. And it's Dosunmu with a rebound. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the inside, Levine. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to James. Over to DeRozan. And the shot no good. A bit short. Here's Dosunmu. Pounded by Westbrook. To the paint. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one. Horton Tucker on the wing. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Got to be in all, James. An offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
Here's Levine. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
James against Levine. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. DeRozan for 3. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulls. They lead by 18. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And Shaq, what you think about the Lakers?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Well, that's not going to cut it. I don't even want to talk about it.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Hart.
And After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, he's been really patient and unselfish.
We've got LeBron James, Avery Bradley out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Johnson, and it's Howard in at the 5. That's the group with Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
LaVine with a steal. Pass to DeRozan. Here's DeSumo. Back to DeRozan. Here's DeSumo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
Anthony's checked in for Johnson. DeRozan with the ball, and Anthony picks him up defensively. The Lakers really having a tough go here. The 3, James. Here's Howard, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Zach LaVine.
Athletic, strong, big man. It's hard to guard Howard, giving out power.
Brad, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, "I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire."
A different perspective, Allie. Good stuff.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Anthony finds Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Love that aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's LaVine. He's got 12. Shot is up. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Bradley misses.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Zach LaVine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star in this league.
Chris, you think back to the injuries LaVine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
I mean, he showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit for him.
Outside Monk. Pass to Anthony. Chicago grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Anthony on the double. Here's Bradley. Down low. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Here's Reeves. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Pass to LaVine. Back to White. Launches it. Ariza pulls down the board. The Lakers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. 1 for 3. They get the rebound. The shot by Howard, no good. Well, Chicago's shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Outside White. on the clock. A step back shot. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Yeah, we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision, give it to the open teammate.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter of the game. Jones' shot is good.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can bounce.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Gordon Tucker comes in for Anthony. It's Monk on the wing. Shoots over Brown. The Lakers with another miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
DeRozan passes to Brown. It's good. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Here's Monk. The baseline J is off the mark.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. A whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. Now, it's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Inside, outside Monk. For 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. White's got his second basket of the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Reeves. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. Monk against White. Good. And Brown gets the assist. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
And the shot's good.
They tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
No good on the shot. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Bulls out in front, opening up a huge gap. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job. Oh, let's go.
Good words of praise from Billy Donovan, asking his team to stay locked in, make good choices.
Yeah, and when all 5 of these guys are on the same page, great things tend to happen. We'll see.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Chicago, we've got Troy Brown, Green out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the team.
Because I was trying to play multiplayer, but I can't because you didn't pay for the PlayStation Plus.
3-game road trip they're currently on. To the middle. Here's Dosunmu. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
It's James with the drive. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's James. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Out to the right wing. Dosunmu for three. Rebound by the Lakers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
James is one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Lets it go from deep. No good there. Now the Lakers take it the other way. And James gets it to go.
To the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Down low. Here's Green. Soft touch off the glass.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Cook comes in for Green. Jones, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Thomas in for Brown. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Anthony with a bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Good on the shot.
Their system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Howard. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Anthony. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Here's Jones. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
The Bulls have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dosunmu, guarded by Howard. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Pass to Anthony. It's Bazemore on the wing. Over Jones. Bazemore, no good. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Augustine. Here's Thomas. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The shot by Cook, no good. The Lakers shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Green comes in for Cook. DeRozan is checked in for Jones. And it's Zach LaVine in for Thomas. Here's Anthony. DeRozan with the rebound. Well, the Bulls shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Levine. The layup misses. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass on the layup.
Physical defense possible. They could have called a foul there, but Westbrook, he's a beast. He just plays right through it.
Here's Dosunmu. Pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Levine. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. James left side. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Outside, Green. Back to DeRozan. From the elbow. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who's the better team. They proved it this week. He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Chris Webber.
It's the USA facing the West All-Stars. USA to start out. Looking at the starting five for USA. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Paul in at the point guard position.
You know, it's really been fun watching LeBron evolve his game over the years, and being a fellow Northeastern Ohio guy, I take pride in what he's been able to do. He always seems to find a way to maximize his effectiveness on the floor and adapt to whatever he needs to adapt to be outstanding.
Now here's Curry. LeBron with the buckets.
Off a hot feed right there, LeBron automatic.
KD looking around. Here's Bryant. Here's Love. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. James outside. Down low. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by LeBron.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Now here's Love. Kobe kicks to Love. Ball with the free. Offensive rebound. And it's Love missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
At the line for two.
And he sinks the second. Ball with the ball. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy, and energy is execution.
Now, here's Curry, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan goes it down hard.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. James, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And when the offense is running through Curry, it's going to run smooth.
Bryant drives in.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the West All-Stars. 6-point game. And they double up DeRozan. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Curry, following the basket by LeBron James. Curry kicks to Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. USA trails by 6. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got 6 points.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
LeBron outside. Pass to Jokic. Up against Giannis. And that one is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jared Allen's checked in for Jokic. Butler comes in for Antetokounmpo. Mitchell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Garland in for Curry. Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Andre Iguodala. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Davis. Mitchell is double. The kick outside to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Over Harden. And that one, no good to start him off for the night. Anthony finds Iguodala. Over Butler. They get it back. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Now here's James. Passes to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
USA trails by 4. Al Harden. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. 1:07 left in the first quarter. LeBron against Anthony. The offensive rebound. James trying to free himself up. Allen, that's good.
When you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
James Harden, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Butler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Iguodala with the steal. Harden against Mitchell. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Davis.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
To the middle. And it's Mitchell missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
That ties it up. Harden's got 6.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Mitchell outside. Not off in time.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that
ball. And the West All-Stars have possession. Allen is out there with Butler. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Brett Van Vliet. And it's Garland in at the 2. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy is long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
USA trails by 4. Here's Harden, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Mitchell wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night. Iguodala kicks to Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jared Allen.
You know, there's a reason Harden's at or near the leaders in free throws attempted every season. You know, he's really honed in on that ability to draw fouls. He's made it virtually an art form.
And the first one at the line is good. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jimmy Butler. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Doncic is subbed in for Garland. And USA will go for a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Anthony Davis. James comes in for Anthony. Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Chris Paul subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Doncic with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Kobe's checked in for USA.
Kobe Bryant.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Doncic. And he lays it straight in. And it's an 11-point West All-Star lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So timeout called here, the first for USA.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the dunk by Kobe.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Here's West now. They're on a 16-7 run. Doncic passes to Van Vliet. Now Jokic. Now the pass to Doncic. Stolen by Durant. Love up top. Over Jokic. Here's Paul. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Van Vliet wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that's now 7 points for Fred Van Vliet. Here's James. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, it's going to make you pay for it.
Van Vliet looking around. And Jokic throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Feeds to Doncic. Again, the West All-Star.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Love with the buckets.
And a guy who's used to finishing through contact. Love simply brushes it off and completes the play.
Doncic kicks to Jokic. And he gets it to go from the corner. Jokic has got 8.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. This guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Love. LeBron trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Kevin Love. To the paint. Puts it up from 7. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one to fall. So USA will take it the other way. Durant attacking. Here's Love. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Bryant, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Jokic. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Giannis outside. Driving in. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
It's good. And it's a 7-point West All-Star lead.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
2 on the clock. And he can't jam it through. And so it's the West All-Stars bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for USA, they've got Kobe. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Paul in at the point guard. James against Durant. Over James. Not enough on that one as it misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
It's Durant with the drive, and then Durant with the jam.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Inside. Here's Jokic. The shot, no good. Good D by LeBron. Here's Kobe. Here's Love. Makes it off the glass.
Kevin Love.
Love's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. I tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's James, and James throws it down.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
The USA calls time here. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Here's Harden into the lane. Good work there as it goes. 13 points in the game.
Superb body control from Harden. When he's driving inside, the defense doesn't really have much they can do to stop him.
Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
USA trails by 11. Here's Harden.
Okay.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
You know, he can be your primary scorer, but he also can be your primary playmaker. Offensively, Harden does everything at a diamond level.
Garland, he's checked in for Curry. That one is no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Harden, no good. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. And so here are the West All-Stars. The lead is 15.
2 minutes remaining.
James outside.
2 minutes.
Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Iguodala finds Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
James, the pass to Allen. Back to LeBron. Outside Butler. Goes up to the stripe. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
Jimmy Butler showing us some nice moves and strong handles, too.
And the jam with Iguodala.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
No one near James as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range. James has got 9. USA trails by 16. Here's Harden. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
LeBron left side. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Now USA with it. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Anthony. Iguodala's got his 2nd basket. There's 37 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Now here's James. 9 points in the game so far. There's the 3. Another miss by James. Iguodala dishes to Westbrook. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Iguodala. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to James. Hits the jumper in space. 11 points in the game.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Nikola Jokic. DeRozan out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Mitchell. And it's Van Vliet into the point. And Antetokounmpo sends it in.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Curry's checked in for the West.
Nothing to think about there with DeRozan. I mean, the quick trigger, just catch it and shoot it.
Ring shot on the way. That's Jokic with the rebound. We're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
KD passes to Kobe. Shot from the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, flat out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
Jokic passes to Van Vliet. Back to Jokic to the inside. And the rejection by Love.
And with good defensive versatility and smarts, Love has turned himself into an asset at that end.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the West All-Stars. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Down low, and Giannis throws it down.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Here's KD. Nice D from DeRozan.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
LeBron's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. The drive by James and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The USA calls time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has
been. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Curry on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
First part with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Here's Durant. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Curry with the bounce pass and stolen by Love. Here's Bryant. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Jokic breaking down defenses and going to work, getting busy. This guy is such a talented offensive player and a joy to watch.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
LeBron against James. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the lane. 16 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Curry with it. Picked up by Bryant. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter. I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
1:06 left here in the 4th quarter. DeRozan against Kobe. Jokic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Fires from 14. A shot by KD. No good. And here is Curry. They double team Curry. LeBron James on the wing. To the paint. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly leading. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
You know, we talk about growing the game internationally, and the NBA has done it better than most all other sports. There's not a better ambassador than Giannis. His parents are from Nigeria. He grew up in Greece, and he's just a terrific role model for young kids all over the world.
Paul looking around. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge,